lecture's topic is about sustainability reporting, the new corporate imperative, which will be delivered by our special speaker, Dr. Narita, and guided by Ms. Fitri Wahyuni as our moderator. Let me introduce myself. My name is Susila Triwulandari. As the Master of Ceremony, here I would like to show you the agendas we have arranged today. The first agenda is opening. The second agenda is general lecture session. The third agenda is question and answer session. The next agenda is photo session. And the last agenda is closing. Let us start with the first agenda, which is opening. So let's open this agenda by reciting Basmalah together. The next agenda is general lecture session with the topic Sustainability Reporting, the New Corporate Imperative, and will be delivered by Dr. Norita. And this event will be guided by our moderator, Ms. Fitri Wahyuni. She is an accounting lecturer from Universitas Muhammadiyah Yogyakarta. Ms. Fitri Wahyuni, time is yours.
Okay, thank you, Susila. Good morning. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Our distinguished speaker, Dr. Nurita Mohnasir, and respected our IPAC coordinator, International Program of Accounting Coordinator, Dr. Muhammad Bahrul Ilmi, and also esteemed faculty members and all the beloved participants that attend today's seminars. My name is Fitri Wahyuni, and I have the honor to serving as you as a moderator today. And today we will explore how a sustainability reporting has evolved into a critical requirement for a modern business. And today, especially in the recent years, global business landscape undergone fundamental transformations. Today is not only talking about financial performance again. Yeah, financial performance is also important for us, but now non-financial is also become the new things to see how the company have value. Stakeholder not only thinking about a financial performance, but also think about how the company running the non-financial things like environmental things, sustainability, environmental, social, and also governance. So that's why here, here we are honored to invite esteemed expert about that things where now sustainability reporting is very one of the important thing, and now shifted from voluntary disclosure to becoming like corporate imperative. And yeah, we have an expert here, Dr. Nurita Mohnasir. Assalamualaikum, Dokter.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullah.
Nice to meet you, Doctor. So before we go to her presentation, I would like to introduce you. I would like to introduce all of you to Dr. Nurita Nasir by her curriculum vitae. So Dr. Nurita Mohnasir is a doctor from Malaysia, from Monash University, Malaysia. And she was graduated from Monash University, Australia as a Doctor of Philosophy in Management, and was graduated in University of Essex in the United Kingdom in Master in Arts, Accounting and Financial Management. And she have a lot of teaching experience in Monash University, Malaysia, Monash University, Australia. She also become instructor in a CPA Australia, and also she become external examiner in Chartered Tax Institute of Malaysia. And also she was become a tutor or lecturer in University Utara Malaysia. She have a lot of publication, a beautiful publication that related with this topics is about sustainability that published in a reputable journal in Word. Yeah. And there are a lot of publications such as sustainable environmental management practices, evidence from hotel in Malaysia, and also leadership in action, sustainable finance case studies. And beside that, she also become a reviewer in a reputable journal in a Q1. Yeah, actually, there are a lot of information about her, but if I read all about her information, maybe it takes 30 minutes. So I think, yeah, the information that I give to you, I think enough about Dr. Norita, and I don't want to take a long introductions. So without further ado, please join me welcoming our distinguished speaker, Dr. Norita, as our speaker in this seminar about sustainability reporting, the new corporate imperative. And Dr. Norita, we have around 40 until 45 minutes to you to present about this thing. So the time is your doctor.
Thank you very much, Bu Fitri. May I share my screen?
Yes, sure. Wait for a minute, doctor. Yeah. Please.
Okay. Is it visible to everybody?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, thank you. Assalamualaikum and good morning, everyone. As what mentioned by the moderator just now and the chairperson, I'm from Malaysia. But Indonesia is not not unfamiliar to me because I've been here, if I don't exaggerate, it maybe 30 times I've been to Indonesia, but not so frequent to Yogyakarta. I think it's about 3 times. The others are all other parts of Indonesia. Okay, I like it very much. It's not, yeah, I feel so close to Indonesia. So the topic that I'm going to discuss is the knowledge sharing. Yeah, it's about sustainability reporting. Everybody is now talking about sustainability. Everybody is talking about how the earth or how the environment and how the social issues are getting worse from time to time. Before that, I would like to thank University of Muhammadiyah, Universitas Muhammadiyah Yogyakarta for inviting me to this beautiful session yesterday and today and until Friday. I'm very thankful to especially Ibu Penny for getting in touch with me. Okay, I shall start. This is a very brief background of myself. Have been getting the degrees from 3 different universities and also have completed my professional qualification with CPA Australia. So I am a professional member of Malaysian Institute of Accountants, MIA, and also the CPA Australia. This is my contact if you wish to contact with me through this medium, through the LinkedIn, through email, and also through the Google, and also to see my updates in the Google Scholar. A bit of Monash University is a foreign university. It's based on Australia and very much following Australia, including the semesters in which now it's summertime, with winter time in Australia. We have about 1 month break until end of July. So we have the Monash University overall has a very huge student numbers, and we are ranked at 37 in the QS World University ranking for 2025. And the motto is Ancora Imparo. Yeah, maybe you need to search what it means. It means actually don't stop learning or continuous learning, because there is no limit for knowledge. And up here is a picture of a Monash Australia in Clayton, whereas the main campus, whereas down here is a Monash Malaysia. It's not big campus. Yeah, it was established in 1998, but it's about 25 years. It's the first foreign university being established in Malaysia back about 25 years ago. Okay, we go to the sustainable development. Sustainability reporting is very much related to sustainable reporting. So sustainability reporting, sustainable development is a concept that uh, uh, emphasize on the balanced economic growth. So there are three components, which is people, social, planet, yeah, the environment, and also the profit, which is the governance. So there are three aspects is ESG, environmental, social, and also the governance, which are equally important. So these are the foundation of the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. Yeah. Previously, it was, I'm sorry about the background. This venue is very near to the train station. So you can hear the background of train. Yeah. Sorry about that. Okay, the UN, United Nations is a short form of UN, and Sustainable Development Goals, the short form of abbreviations is SDG. Okay, so it reports how the organizations is the corporate sector, is the business, is the business organizations that report what they have done in support of the UN SDG. Yeah, so previously there are many reporting ways to report these activities. Yeah, and the most common one is the GRI, Global Reporting Initiative, SESB, Integrate Reporting, and now it has emerged the in IFRS S1 and S2. This is very, very new, the IFRS S1 and S2. I will detail out later, yeah, so don't worry. Okay, I'm sure all of you are familiar with this picture. There are 17 goals for the sustainable development. Yeah, so those countries that have committed to this SDG will have to report, yeah, what they have achieved, what they have not achieved. This is on the country base, yeah, and this country base is actually depends on what the companies or the government has done. Yeah, so the measure of this is through the reporting of the sustainability reporting, yeah, sustainability activities, and then it will be accumulated and will be reported under the countries. Yeah, so each country will have to commit to this each of the details. Okay, so let me show you from the country base. Yeah, the top 5 countries that has done very, very well in their SDG ranking. So you can see all of those are in the European, those are the European countries. With the first one is Finland with the score of 86.35. This shows how good they are in achieving their sustainability goals. Yeah, followed by Sweden, Denmark, Germany, France. They're all developed countries. Okay, and where is Indonesia? Indonesia is 78 out of 166. Yeah. Is this bad? No, it's not bad. The scoring is 69.43, which is almost, this one is moderate, is almost hit the good progress, which is 70. Yeah, we can see that the European countries just now was 80 something. If in Monash, that grade is referred to as a high distinction. Yeah, and 70 above, we call it distinction. And Indonesia is very near. But if the score is 69.43 in Monash, we will round it up, it becomes 70. So it's a good progress. Okay. Okay, and the spillover score is 95.65. Okay, so I'm going to show you here details of where Indonesia is and where Malaysia is. Malaysia is, I will use the word worse than Indonesia, with the rank of 79 compared to Indonesia of 78. And our score is almost the same, 69.32 compared to 69.43. Yeah, so below that is Mexico, Uzbekistan, yeah, and up there is Jamaica. So this level of achievement is right in the middle. Out of 166, we are 78 and 79 out of that ranking. Okay, so these are the details of the Indonesia SDG. Yeah, with the green arrow facing upwards is SDG number 1 and SDG number 4. Yeah, so there is no bad SDG. Yeah, in this form, there is a arrow going down that shows decreasing. So there are out of that 4 categories, Indonesia has shown the good progress, moderately improving, and also stagnant. Yeah, but there is no decreasing. So Indonesia is in the good path of achieving the SDG. So we look further about this score. Yeah, so this is Finland, the first one. Is SDG, the rank is number 1. And the score is 86.35, and the spillover score is 67.19. Okay, okay, we see Malaysia 69.32 and 83.24, and Indonesia just now is 69.43, 85.65. What does that mean? In terms of the SDG index score, yeah, so we can see that we are about 69. I refer to Indonesia and Malaysia, but we have spillover score is 95.65, meaning that the negative effect of Indonesia on other countries is very low compared to Finland, where it has the SDG score is the most, but the spillover score is very low, meaning that the activity or the impact of Finland to other countries is big, negative impact. Whereas for Malaysia as well, Malaysia is 83.24, which is not as good as Indonesia. So what I can say that Indonesia, even though it's a very big country, which is generally is difficult to control, but has done very good in terms of SDG achievement. Okay, feel free to stop me if you have any questions to discuss. Yeah. Okay, now we go back to the sustainability reporting. Yeah, so those that I show is by country base, and now we look at the micro level. Yeah, micro level of the sustainability reporting. So what the company has to report, yeah, is based on the 3 aspect, which is environment, which is a social, and also the governance or the economic. Yeah, this is to enhance transparency and accountability. Why companies have to do the sustainable reporting? Yeah, because if they don't identify the risks, they don't identify the opportunity, they won't be able to sustain in the future. They might be doing very well now, but not in the long term. So they have to enhance the transparency, tell the stakeholders, including the potential or future investors that they are doing in a good, in the best way, in the good way to achieve sustainability. Okay, and the other aspect, of course, is to avoid the penalty. Yeah, they have to comply with the regulations and the global standards. And they need to identify the risks and opportunities. Yeah, to identify and to report. Yeah, this is the risks that they expect to happen, and also look at the opportunities based on that circumstances. And it also is a competitive edge. Yeah, every aspect will have a good side of it. Okay, so let me have an illustration of this. Disclosure of an environmental issue. We have two companies that have about the same of the aspect, the company situation. They have a profit, they have the dividend, they have the environmental issue. They one did not report, while the other one report the sustainability reporting. So just take a few minutes to look at it and discuss about these two companies' prospects. Okay. So what you can see here, they have the same profit, but they have a different dividend. Okay. So at one glance, if an investor doesn't care about the long-term sustainability of the company, they will choose this one, right? A normal person will have, a rational person will choose the highest dividend, yeah, without thinking of the long term, yeah. Both involved in the dispute. One provide the sustainability reporting, the other one does not prepare. Okay, so in general, basically, company A will have investors interested in them in the short term. Yeah, whereas the other company, even though the dividend paid is much less than company A, but basically they have a long-term sustainability. Yeah, in general, we don't take into consideration other aspects. This is just to illustrate that how the sustainability reporting actually assists the company to for a longer term prospect. Okay, I'm going to touch a bit on the standard, not too detailed, not too technical on the sustainability standard. Yeah. So prior to this, all companies will have to prepare the financial reports. That is the normal income statement, balance sheet, cash flow. That is to convey the information to the stakeholders, how good they have been doing in terms of the profit, in terms of the asset, and also the equity. Okay, but those are the financial aspect. And now the move, the recent move is actually to look at the non-financial aspect, which is the E, S, and G. Yeah, the issue now is that companies prepare the sustainability report, but it's not linked to the financial information. So there is a segregation between financial and non-financial. Yeah, why this is so is because there is no standardized standard. Yeah, so companies, when they are required to prepare the sustainability report, they will do it according to their own way. Yeah, so there is no link, and also it's not standardized. So this is when the International Financial Reporting Standard comes in to try to minimize the variations in the reporting, yeah, by issuing these two new standards, which is S1 and S2. So S stands for sustainability. It is very, very new. It has been issued 2024, and for Malaysia, we have adopted it for not for all companies, but only for the listed companies. Start from 1st January 2025. So it's very, very new. yeah, the purpose is actually to standardize how company reports the sustainability activities. Yeah, this is to enhance the comparability, enhance the reliability of the statement. Okay, so this is the details of the S1 is actually the general requirements, whereas for S2 is more of the climate related disclosures. S2 is not made mandatory as of now, but it will be in progress. It's only S1 which is in force now. So this is effective January 24. It's for the international what the other countries, but for Malaysia, it starts from January 2025. Okay. So the same as this one, even though effective 2024, but Malaysia progressively adopting it, not at the moment, not for 2025, but soon, 2026, 2027. Yeah, so this one, mandatory for listed companies since 2016. It's quite some time, yeah, it's about a decade, but it's not standardized. So a bit, variations in the reporting. Okay, something that for you to think about, yeah. Basically, S1 and S2, it's about the emissions, yeah, the carbon emissions. There are 3 types of carbon emissions, Scope 1, Scope 2, and Scope 3. Okay, do you have any idea what Scope 1, Scope 2, Scope 3? Anyone? You can put it in chat. Which one is more common? The easiest way to trace is Scope 1. Yeah, the most difficult, not the most difficult, yeah, relatively more difficult is Scope 3. Okay, so Scope 1 is the direct emissions by the company. So this one is relatively easier to trace and to quantify. Yeah, whereas Scope 3, all other indirect emissions, whereas Scope 2 is when they get it direct from their vendors. Yeah, so this is a very direct from the company. Scope 3 is the indirect from their other vendors, and Scope 2 is when they purchase it. So basically, Scope 1 and Scope 2 is are relatively easier to get the amount and also to report it. Yeah, so basically, S2 is about Scope 3. So we delay it a bit because it is some issues arising from the quantifying the items, identifying and quantifying the carbon. Okay, next, a bit of just to recall what we have discussed before. There are 3 elements of sustainability reporting. What are those? Anyone? The issue of, yeah, thank you, Khalilul. It is E, environment. Normally it relates, we associate E with the green, yeah, green color. We have social issues is a very serious issue, yeah, especially the human trafficking. Okay, human trafficking is a very serious issue. And also the issue of governance, also serious issue. So I wouldn't say environment is the most serious. They are equally serious, yeah. And all of this must be considered and reported by companies so that there is no other issues that arise from this, yeah. Okay, sustainability reporting is only relevant for companies in high emission industries like energy and manufacturing. Is that correct? Is there any requirement saying that only like food processing companies or maybe the oil and gas companies that have to prepare the sustainability reporting? Is that correct? Are banks required to prepare sustainability reporting?
False. False,
Yeah,
ma'am.
yes, correct. Thank you very much. Yes, it's false. If all companies, yeah, it's not that we don't see directly they are contributing to the ESG issues, they don't have to prepare, yeah. Actually all companies contribute, but the level of the contribution might not be the same. The one which is very clear is of course those mining companies, the oil and gas companies, yeah, they are actually under attack, yeah. But likewise the banking the banking sector also, yeah, they equally contribute to the issues. Okay. So okay, now I look at the environmental sustainability. Yeah, I do quite a bit, and not as much as what Ibu Fitri mentioned just now. Yeah, it's not very much into the social and also the governance, but I'm into the environmental sustainability. So you can see here. Sorry about that. These are the issues in regards to the environmental. Yeah, we have a global temperature rising. We have this issue. You can see the land is not it's not good. And then we have animals which soon will be extinct. Yeah. So the threat for the environmental sustainability is the rising global temperature and also the changes in the ecosystem. Yeah. So like yesterday, what I have mentioned in the seminar, yeah, I quote one phrase from the Quran saying that Allah has stated that He has created this world in perfect balance. Yeah. So this is the case of the human who actually change the system. Yeah, change the balance. So this is what is happening now. Yeah, with the drought and all of the issues is because it comes from the human. Yeah. Okay, so what companies need to do? They have to reduce among all, yeah, to reduce the carbon emissions. They have to protect the resources from the climate impact, and they have to put sustainability as a core business. Okay, this is in general. Okay, so now I'm going to discuss with you the issue of reporting in the ESG. Anyone has heard about the ESG decoupling? You can guess? Coupling, decoupling. Okay, ESG decoupling is the issue of when the information that the companies report is incorrect. Yeah, the issue that the activities or the report that they do is incorrect. How it is incorrect? Okay, whether it is over-reporting or under-reporting. Yeah, whether it is under-reporting or over-reporting. Why would companies want to do over-reporting and why would the company wants to do under-reporting? Yeah, so ESG decoupling, what it means is that the reporting is not true. Okay, and that leads to the concept of greenwashing. That leads to the concept of greenwashing. So what does greenwashing means? Greenwashing is the first type of environmental decoupling, which refer to the over-reporting. Yeah, over-reporting means that they claim more than what they have done. Okay. So there are cases, international cases, that the company has been picked up, has been being scrutinized. Okay. And one of the famous one, if you Google, is the case of H&M. We do have H&M in Indonesia, right? I think I saw it. Can't recall, or maybe it was in Solo. I haven't, I haven't go around Jogja yet. So the case of H&M is that they have claimed what is not true. So they are under attack and even have been got into the court case. Yeah. So this is the case of the greenwashing, where the claim is more than what they have done. Okay. So on the other side, the companies that have done under-reporting, we can understand the greenwashing is that they want to portray what they have done is super good, but they didn't actually do it. We can understand, but on the other side, we have another aspect which is called brown washing. Brown washing is the other end. It means that they didn't actually report the true activities that they have done. And this actually normally is for companies which is under scrutiny, like oil and gas or the plastic producer. They are very much into the issue. But they did sustainability activities, but they don't want people to look at it from a negative way. So this brown washing is basically for some political reason, for some other aspects, they didn't tell the truth. One of the case that has been highlighted is actually the plastic producer, ExxonMobil, if I'm not mistaken. So they have done the brown washing instead of the green washing. So what are the challenges in the reporting of sustainability activities? What do you think is the issue here? We have the brown, we have the green, we have environmental decoupling, but what actually caused or what are the challenges in the reporting itself? Any idea? Okay, the most obvious thing is actually, this is very new, so people don't know. So in terms of knowledge, people don't really know what to do. So that actually is what is happening now. In fact, in Malaysia, there is a lot of call for especially accountants, for the job of a sustainability officer. We have COO, we have CEO, now we have CSO. So a chief sustainability officer. Why they want accountants? Because accountants know the financial aspect and also the non-financial aspect. So it's the best person or the best group that can link between financial and non-financial. So one is actually the knowledge. The other one is actually the awareness. Now we go back down backwards to tell people that, hey, we need to do these sustainability activities. So it's actually a few studies that I have done is actually the move is actually must come from the top people rather than the operational level. So the awareness must come from the people who can drive the sustainable activities. Basically, it's a top management, the CEO, the managing director, the top people, the challenges. So what are the things that you can think of? What are the challenges in the sustainability activities? Is the cost, right? It's not easy or it's not very straightforward way to engage in sustainability activities. Okay, so I can take for example is the house, the housing. We want to have green or sustainable homes. The product, or the material to build the sustainable homes is, of course, is much more expensive than the non-sustainable. Yeah, so it comes together, greens and costs. Okay, so what are the things that you can think of? Okay, let me show you here. Okay, so first is the cost, and then the awareness, and then the knowledge, and also this is the issue of the sustainability reports. Yeah, the issue of sustainability reports that I have discussed earlier on in regards to the standard. Yeah, prior to this, there are a variety of standards. So people, they are not wrong, but they follow different standard. So it is not comparable. So now what comes in is actually the IFRS S1 and S2. So we need to see in about maybe 5 years or 3 to 5 years to see what will happen if everybody use the S1 and S2. Okay, and then these skills the company has to how to deal with these challenges is actually for the companies to get their employees to learn about the knowledge, how to prepare and so on. And the awareness, I think this one is more of the higher authority, that is the government as well as the company, the top management itself, to get their employees to know the benefits of the sustainability activities. And the cost also, I think, should come from the government, where they should provide incentives for the companies. For example, the tax reduction, or the tax benefit from the sustainable activities. Okay, so I hope I've covered covered the topic. Is from sustainable activities from the country perspective, and then we go down to the reporting, and then we go down to the micro aspect of sustainable activities. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think that's it for at the moment, unless you have questions for me to ask. Okay, so that's the love sign for everybody. Okay, thank you. Back to you, Madam Fitri.
Okay, Dr. Norita, thank you very much for your explanation about the sustainability reporting. So we have maybe 15 minutes for our Q&A. So I'll give you all of you to make a question to Dr. Norita. Please raise your hand, or maybe writing on the chat. Okay, anyone want to make a question?
There is one question from Khalilul.
Yes. Yeah, there are one question for Khalilul Rahman. He said that, ma'am, if we use quantitative research in the topic of sustainability report, especially greenwashing, can we collect the data in annual report or sustainability reports? How about the measurement? And thanks, ma'am. Maybe Dr. Norita, maybe directly answer the question, or waiting for another question?
All right, thank you, Ms. Fitri, and thank you, Khalilul. Yes, in the era of AI, everything is made easy. Yeah, there is no doubt about that. But remember, AI is not as smart as a human, so they have their weakness as well. Okay, back to the quantitative. If you want to do the quantitative research, of course, there is a database for the ESG information, which is a secondary data that we can get from the source, So no issue of that. But for you, if you ask about the greenwashing, this one, it is not easy to detect the greenwashing, because if you have seen the annual report or the sustainability report of the companies, the one that I have recently looked into is Sunway Group, They have about 189 pages, and they are full of figures in there. So that is one of the way that companies actually try to I'm not accusing that company, but they put so much information in there until even the sophisticated users also feel that I don't understand. Yeah. So they try to put as much, that is one of the way, yeah. They put as much as possible, either it is a quantitative measures or non-quantitative measures, until the reader get confused. Yeah. So that is how actually how I feel it. Yeah. So there is a way to check the greenwashing, but it's not very straightforward unless you really look into their data. Yeah. And yeah, so much effort to go and check what they have written. Yeah. Same thing with the brown washing as well. Yeah. So there are ways, but it's not very straightforward. And the quantitative data that you can get from the data source, that one again refers to what they have reported. So there is a question of a reliability there, but not so much we can do except for to rely on what they have reported. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Doctor. Thank you for the first and second answer. And there are third question from Muhammad Nasser Fadli. How can global financial system align with the SDGs goal to fund climate resilient and environmentally sustainable development?
Okay, thank you, Nasrul. I think we missed the first question just now. We'll get back to that, yeah, about the
Yeah, EI.
EI, yeah. Sorry, I missed up with Khalilul just now. Okay, how can global financial system align with SDG goals to fund climate resilient environmental sustainability development? Okay, good question, Nasrul. It's actually in Malaysia we do have, I believe in Indonesia as well, we have efforts for the banks to support the SDG goals, yeah, especially for the climate issues, yeah. So we do have green bonds, yeah, for example, or green funds, yeah, to support the green activities, yeah. So this is the way that the banks fund the green activities, yeah. But of course, there are issues with this because one, based on the case study that I have conducted, one is actually they are not very clear and very transparent of the details or the criteria that they want the companies to have. For example, they want to offer, let's say, $1 billion of green funds, but they don't actually detail out. You have to do this, you have to have this and this. Yeah. And also that is the criteria to apply. The other aspect is that they don't really specify if, let's say, when they apply for the green funds, they have to say that, okay, you have to achieve this percentage to show that you have achieved the green aims, yeah. But they didn't specify after you have achieved what is the benefit or what is the penalty. If you don't achieve this percentage, we will increase percentage of your interest is, let's say, by 0.5%. If you have achieved, they didn't specify how the benefit that they can get because they have achieved. So there is a a loophole between the funder and also the companies. So the efforts are there, but in practice, these banks, they are not very transparent on what they are willing to give. So that is from my perspective, based on the research that I have done with bankers and also the companies. I hope that helps with your answer, with your question.
Okay, ma'am. Yeah, there are two more questions, but maybe one by one I will read to you. From Gracia Ciela Juliano Bio. Good morning, ma'am. I want to asking what the main challenges in ensuring that the data is sustainability reports is accurate, transparent, and not just greenwashing, and are there credible independent audit mechanism for sustainability reporting similar to those used in financial auditing? Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, thank you. Is this Gracia? Yes, the answer is yes. There is an independent audit to audit the sustainability activities. Yeah, so the from the last semester, I have invited in my class. Yeah, I have invited KPMG, one of the big four audit firms in the world, a representative, and she is actually the audit person. What the audit head that responsible to do the audit for sustainability reporting. So they do check the reliability. There are a few aspects. One is the completeness. The other one is the reliability. So the completeness, they have to show what they have achieved, what are the challenges, and so other related information. And in terms of reliability, they have to support with with the evidence, yeah, what they have achieved and what have bring the evidence to support what they have claimed. Yes, the answer is yes. There is a independent external report for sustainability reporting.
Okay. Okay. Maybe for the last questions for today's is from Muhammad Rido Anugrah. Good morning, ma'am. I want to asking, according to Dr. Nurita, what will the future sustainability reporting looks like in the next 10 years? Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Muhammad Ridho. Yes, we are in the very first start of the sustainability reporting. Yeah, the standardized sustainability reporting has been in the picture for the last decade. Yeah, it has been there, but it's I would say that it's mixed. Yeah, there is no standard. There is no what people is not comparable. So with this S1 and S2, we do hope, yeah, we are hoping because we can't really see the effect until the next few years. We hope that it will be something that everybody does in a very standardized way, so that it enhance the reliability, it enhance the comparability across, not only within the country itself but across countries. Yeah, that's what we hope. Let's pray for it. And for the accounting students, yeah, for IPAC, if some of you are here, yes, there is a very big job prospect for you out there, because you know the basic of financial, and also you can relate that in a sustainability reporting. Yeah, there is a very big market for sustainability outside there. Yep.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Rita. Maybe I want to I want to ask for the attendance. Is there any question again, or we can finish our meeting? If you want to directly asking, please raise your hand if you.
Miss Fitri,
Oh,
maybe I can
yes.
just respond to the first one just now about the AI.
Oh yeah, okay. Okay, from Yostian, Mr. Yostian, based on your experience in Malaysia, how might technology, AI blockchains impact the future of ESG data collection and reporting, right, ma'am?
Yes. Oh, for this year, Yostian, yeah, no doubt that the AI, the blockchain, and also actually now the accounting job, yeah, has been simplified by the technology. No doubt about that. In a way, I think that it's good, or it helps with the data collection and reporting, because less human error, yeah, compared to if it is done manually, yeah, especially the blockchain, the records are there. Yes, it enhanced the reliability of the data. Yeah, it enhanced the data collection and also reporting. But no doubt that we have to have a human factor in there as well. Yeah, we cannot just leave the financial technology to lead the way, because yeah, So based on this, no worries that accountants, they do have the prospects. Yeah, don't worry that you will lose your job because of the AI. Accountants are still needed. Thank you.
Yeah. Maybe one more question, ma'am. Is it okay?
Yeah, sure. Well, I
Yeah,
think
this
it's
is
a very long
from
question here.
Separti Dwi. Assalamualaikum. May I ask, good evening, good morning. According to the KPMG survey of the Sustainability Reporting 2022, 96% of the world top 250 companies, G250, have adopted sustainability reporting, yet only 49% of the companies in the Asia Pacific region have fully integrated sustainability into their core business strategies. How do you view this significant gap, and what concrete steps should corporations in Indonesia take to ensure that sustainability reporting goes beyond formality and truly become a strategic tool that delivers real environmental and social impact?
All right. Thank you, Suparti Dewi. Yes, Waalaikumsalam. It is true that in not only for the sustainability reporting, but for the accounting standards as well. From the very beginning, I would say that Malaysia, Indonesia, and Southeast Asia, we are a bit behind in adopting. Yeah, unlike the European and unlike the Australian, I would say they are very advanced in adopting the new standard. Like for the IFRS S1, Malaysia has a gap of 1 year. We only incorporate that in 2025. Yeah. And this is not new because for the accounting standard, it has been like that. And for the sustainability reporting also. I was told that Indonesia has adopted IFRS, yeah, and even though it's a bit behind from Malaysia, correct me if I'm wrong, but we are heading into that. Of course, it will take time, and one thing for sure is that as the last slides that I mentioned is actually we need to have the awareness, we need to have the drive from the government and also the other the bodies, yeah. So this is very basic. Before we can go to full application of the standard, we have to settle or we have to tackle the ground issues first in terms of awareness, in terms of acceptance, in terms of the skills. Yeah, before we can go up to the European level. Yeah, but it will happen. Okay, together we go, and yes, we can do it because we are on the right track. I'm referring to Indonesia and Malaysia. We are heading to that. It's just that we need a bit of time to make everybody ready for the change. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, I think there's no more question, Doctor. So yeah, I think we have now come in the end of the session. Yeah. And I would like to say thank you very much for Dr. Norita for sharing such valuable insight about the sustainability reporting here. Now we know that there are new standard about sustainability, and there are scope that we have to know, scope 1, 2, and 3, about the coping, about the greenwashing, about the brown washing, etc. And we hope that with this beautiful information, we can extend the information into something that new, like research, maybe for the academic, and also for the companies, it could be the one of the standard that they can do in the future. And thank you for all the participants, but thank you for your participations today. Now time I'll give back to the I'm sorry, to the MC.
I'm the
Thank
MC,
you,
Miss Susila.
thank you, Susila, and thank you for Dr. Norita.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much to Dr. Norita for the attractive material. Hopefully, it can help the audience to have a better understanding. And thanks to Ms. Fitri, who guided the discussion today so clearly. Now we are turning to the last agenda, which is closing. As the master of ceremony, I do apologize for any mistakes during this event. Finally, I say thank you. And before leaving this event, kindly please want to turn on your camera because we want to take a picture. Okay, ready everyone? 1, 2, 3. Once more. 1, 2, 3. Okay, once again. 1, 2, 3. Okay, thank you so much everyone for joining this event and see you at the next event. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Bye.